Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Justin McCormick, aka Mr. Intervention. We're back again with the Lions franchise season 2. We are in week number 12 as we're taking on the Chicago Bears yet again. And something I've neglected to look over the last few weeks has been the players of the week, and we'll get into some of that in this one, as we ended up having nobody show up on our team in quite some time. But in week 9, Sharper, Peppers, McAllister, Jones. Week 10, Grant, Reed, Powers, and Jones again, with Delgado on Minnesota. Week 11, Johnson, Harrison, and Hasselback for week 11. As you can see, Delgado with 11 tackles, a sack, and an interception. Harrison with 10 tackles, a sack, and fumble recovery. Matt Hasselback, 19 for 28, 420 pass yards, 5 touchdowns. So he did really good for the Seahawks. While Brad Johnson, 22 for 37, just shy of 400 passing yards, but he had 5 touchdowns as well. So we're looking to see if we can't do something about things in our division, as we right now have our division in spades, as long as we don't lose out, beating the Packers and pushing them far down the rankings. Cowboys are up a game over the Eagles in the East. The West controlled by the Rams, and the South is a bit of a slugfest. Panthers, Buccaneers, and Falcons all have a shot, while the Saints are going to have to look forward to next year. Over in the NFC, Bengals have a game over the Ravens. Patriots have 3 over the Jets and Bills, while the Titans also have 3 games over the Jaguars, and Chiefs have 2 games over the Broncos over in the West. So things are starting to shape up with how the playoffs are going to be looking as we go into one other thing here, the injury report. That's what we're going to look at, as we'll take a look and see how the Bears are doing injury-wise, as they have a number of guys out. They've got Brian Robinson out with a hairline arm fracture. He's going to be out for 4 weeks, so he won't come back till about the playoff time, which may be a little too late for him. Anthony Thomas, halfback, twisted ankle. He's out for another week or 2, while Olin Kreutz, their center, is going to be down with a broken leg for 3 more weeks. So it's going to be time to try and take advantage of this aspect, as we only have a few games left. We'll be taking on some hard-hitting teams. We'll take on the Bears, then the Eagles will be coming up next with a huge offense that they have. Green Bay Packers will be coming back up after that. Then we finish the division with the Vikings near the end of the season there, and then Tampa Bay and New York, the Jets, are going to be our opponents after that. So let's go ahead and get into the game and see what we can do this time against Chicago. Hopefully it'll be a win, but you never know with these kind of things. And so let's pull up our playbook and let's get ready to play some football. Now it's time to see how the Michael Vick led offense can do against this Chicago Bear defense. We did all right last time. See if we can continue it. The streak sitting at 10-0. Can we continue it? We'll definitely have to see about that, while we have some big bodies we're going to have to try and overcome in this football game. Rainy deluge going on here in this one. When we come back in the silver and blue, looking to see how well we can do this time, as we are in Chicago Soldier Field, the site of this battlefield. As we're going to have to try and see if we can contain their defense or their offense, while we try and see if we can lead the way with our offense. And they will get the toss. They're going to receive it. So let's see what we can do here. So Ruin out there trying to see if we can get a good kick here, and didn't quite catch that one, so it'll be a decent kick there. And just missed him. 31-yard line there for Chicago, so let's see how their offense does in this one. While they are more of a defensively minded team, we are more of an offensively minded one, so seeing how well we can do here is going to be key in this one. Grossman back there, he's got Jones in the backfield. Single back, and they're going to hand off, and he's going to get a run lane and get almost the first down on the first carry. 2nd and 1 now after 9 yards. As you can see, one of their injuries. Big package in there. Split backs for Grossman and the Bears as they're going to hand that off. He's going to get a lane. Jones is going to fire himself all the way down inside the red zone, and he goes down. And Jones is not getting up. Thomas Jones goes down with an injury after a huge run. Now his arm has been twisted up. So it looks like the Bears want to score first in this game, but they're going to lose yet another halfback. 2nd and 6. 2 tight ends left in single back. And they will hand off again. And Wells will break a tackle, and he'll get stopped just shy of the first down. 3rd and inches, and they're going to hand that off. And that is going to be a broken tackle and a score. No surprise there. We'll give up the first score of the game. We'll hand this one off, and Jones will get upfield for a couple yards there. Not bad. As you see, Lance Briggs makes a tackle. 235 tackles, 7.5 sacks. He also has a forced fumble. Back to pass on this one. And quickly going to get taken down. Vick had no time there. That is Junior Seau that actually got back there. Junior Seau picked up by the Bears as they wanted to beef up their linebacking core. We cannot lose another bit of yards again this time. And Vick is in trouble, and down he goes. No time back there, as that is Michael Haynes who made that sack. Comes off the edge, and Vick just had no time. Was back there to split back with Johnson. Booker is going to go in motion. Marty Booker could be a devastating target here, and they're going to get open again with another run. 8 yards for Wells, as he is a huge target there. Ohio State Buckeye, 4th-year man at this point, 243 pounds at 6'1". 2nd and 2 now, as they're in I formation in jumbo package. And they're going to hand that off, and that's going to be all day for Wells. And he's going to find his way inside the red zone. First down, the Bears are already rolling. I said this team was more of a defensive team, but our defense is just origami folding on us. As Wells now, 37 yards already on 5 rushes. He's got a touchdown. We just need some turnovers to happen here, as Wells will get another handoff. He's got lanes for days. And there's a flag down, though. See what this call is going to be. It is holding on the offense, so that's going to back them up 10 yards. 1st and 20, and Rex is going to throw that over the middle. That is wide open. As you see, Rex Grossman now over 2,000 yards this year. Let's see if the Bears can nail this one. And they will. Up, in, and good. So Chicago already jumps out to a 10-point lead. 6 plays, 30 yards, and they get stalled out that time. All right, here we go. First down for the new set of drives. And that's going to be a first down. 11 for number 11, Roy Williams with a catch. And they'll give him 12 yards, actually. Roy Williams, 10 receptions, 332 yards. He does have some touchdowns, so thankfully that's a number we can be happy about. We'll roll out on this one. Vick is going to go. He'll get 2 yards there, not much. All right, here we go. Third down. Uh-oh. Vick's got to fire this one, and he finds Santana Moss, who gets open. So 1st and 10 here. Let's toss this out to Jones. Jones will get some good running room there until the corner comes over. 3 yards. That'll be the end of the first quarter, though. Lions with the football, but they are trailing big right now. Bears have the lead, and it's a good one. 10-0 right now. All right, let's try the rollout again. Vick's going to go rolling out. He'll take off. We'll just step out of bounds there. First down. Going to roll out here. And Vick may have a guy, and not quite. Probably should have lobbed it, but that's okay. All right, 3rd and 6 here. Vick's going to roll out. And Vick will go for the first. We'll slide down inside the 5, 1st and goal. And goal now. Maybe get the trap to work here. As that is going to be open lane. Kevin Jones has got it. Touchdown. The trap worked, but not exactly what we were trying to do there. But okay, everybody bunched up on that left-hand side of the line, and Kevin just went around it. As Urlacher was in pursuit, he would have had a good tackle there, but not in time. So 1st and 10 now at the 36-yard line. You see some of the scores down there. Rams and 49ers in a slugfest, as you see Grossman I formation. Back to pass here for Grossman. He's going to look, and that's going to be tipped and knocked down. Joseph Jefferson was in front of us. You look at the injuries here. Allen Kreutz, Thomas Jones, Anthony Thomas, and Bryant Robinson out. Thomas and Anthony, their 2 halfbacks, out at the moment with those injuries. Back to pass here for Grossman. He's looking, and that is going to be Tyrone Carter in front of it. He camped in front of that football. Interception, and Grossman is starting to fall off now. They should have been relying on the run, but with their injuries at the halfback position, they must be afraid to run it right now, as that is Tyrone Carter just sitting in his spot. That is interception number 4 for him, as he has been doing really good for us. And we'll toss this out. Jones will get some clean blocking, and he'll move up for 3 yards. We go back to pass here, and Vick is going to go down. No drop that time, and Vick needed to go backwards a little bit, and the Bears helped him. Lance Briggs finds the quarterback, and they hit him hard. We'll switch things up here. So single back. Grossman's going to hand that off, actually, and Dan Wilkinson over there, as he will get a tackle for a loss. 3rd and 10 now for the Bears. Back to pass for Grossman. He's going to throw that one. That one nearly picked off Dre Blyde in front of that one. All right, 2nd and 9 here. Going to roll out left. We'll just throw it there to Rogers. Rogers will get it, and they're going to call that incomplete. All right, 3rd and 9 now. Going to roll out left here. And Vick's got to take off. He'll get enough room there, and that'll be a first down. See what we got this time. Back to pass here. Vick going to roll out. He'll fire that one towards Santana Moss. He's got it, and he's tackled inside the 10, 1st and goal, as they were not watching. 2nd and goal now. Back to pass on this one. Vick will take off, and he's got the end zone. Detroit will take the lead, as it's now 13-10. Michael Vick, he goes back to pass, and nobody's watching him. Ball at the 39-yard line, single back with 2 tight ends in there, and they're moving Johnson right to left. Grossman's going to hand that off, and that is going to be the returning Jonathan Wells, who seems to be okay now. 7 rushes for him, 41 yards. He's already got a touchdown, and that is the Bears' only score besides the field goal. And they're going to hand off again. That is a good carry. About 3 more yards. 3rd and 3 now. 3rd and 3 now. They got trips right. Let's see what they got this time as Grossman's going to throw that. And that is in and out of the hands. David Terrell could not hang on, and that is going to cost them. And Swinton is going to knock the legs out from underneath the return man. That's going to be halftime. Bears behind now. Lions lead this one 14-10 after 1 half of football. The Bears having to play some comeback football, and so far it's worked. As you look at the stats so far, passing yards 63 for the Lions, 19 for the Bears. It's been running mainly, and it's been mainly Michael Vick, as 87 rushing yards versus 97 for the Bears. First downs, though, the big things, the Bears have not had a lot of first downs. They've had a lot of pressure on the backfield, though, with Vick getting 63 yards in the air, Grossman only 19. As you see also Edinger's number, he's got the 1 field goal of the day. It's been really difficult to get passes going, as Moss has got 51 yards receiving today, as he led them downfield to be able to get at least the score there. It's been really rough, especially in the air. As you see, Junior Seau 2 sacks, Haynes and Briggs with a sack apiece. So the Bears have had pressure in the backfield. It's been very, very difficult. You also see Tyrone Carter's interception, and Grossman's interception is the big reason that the Lions have the lead at the moment, as Vick has been able to make some good runs today to be able to get his guys where he need to. Wells and Jones each with a touchdown so far in the game. They've got sub 50 yards so far. As we check out the halftime hero, it is Michael Vick. He is not looking impressive right now in the air, but he's got some good run yards, and that is what has kept his team in it. 3 for 11 for 63 yards is not a good set of numbers, as that is going to be a big kick there. We'll just have to let that one go, and it will go out of bounds. So Detroit with the ball in the lead. As we check out the possessions, a punt, touchdown, punt, touchdown, punt. And if the pattern goes as it should be a touchdown here. So here we go. First down, going single back, and we'll run the draw here. And Jones is going to get some yards. He'll get 9 out of it. Very, very generous spot there, that one. We'll do another run play here. Jones will get it, and that's a good run there, and then a fumble as that one got popped out, and the Bears have an opportunity. Kevin Jones drops the football. The rainy weather probably a big factor in that. Ball at the 32 of Detroit, split backs with 2 tight ends, and they're looking to see if they can get something out of it, as that is going to be knocked down. Tried to pass that one, but Jeremiah Trotter said, get that out of here. I'm not saying it's a defensive slugfest. It's been more of an offensive sputtering to a stop. 10 runs for the Bears, 9 passes, but the 9 passes have not been successful, as Grossman's going to step up and he's going to throw a football past the line of scrimmage. That'll be an illegal procedure there. Illegal forward pass, so they're going to lose yards and the down. Grossman back to pass. He's going to throw that left. That is caught. Is that David Terrell? First and 10 now. Ball there at the edge of the red zone, the 20. And that'll be 3 yards there for Wells. This will bring it within 1. 14-10 the score so far. 33-yard attempt for the Bears here. As this is going to be up, in, and good. Nice kick there. They go 6 plays, only 16 yards, but they walk away with some points. Now it's a 1-point ball game, 14-13. A bit of a low snap, but he handled that one pretty well. There we go. Going to do a wide trap here. Jones is going to get a good carry of 4 yards there. Not bad. Vick's going to roll out here. He has got plenty of room. Will slide down there at the 35. So Michael Vick making some good runs here. Try the trap again, and Jones will get enough for a first down and then some. Brian Urlacher having to make the stop that time. All right, going to roll out here. Going to fire that one over the middle. Roy Williams has got a catch, and that's a first down near the 30. And they're going to run the draw play here. Jones is going to lower the shoulder, and he'll get an easy 10 yards. See how we can do on this one. 2nd and 11. I'll hand this one off to the right-hand side. Johnson will get room this time as he will get taken down. 3rd and 2 now. That'll be up the middle. Jones has got it, and he's got about 5 yards there, maybe 4. All right, Vick's going to roll out here. And Vick will just have to get some positive yards, and that's it. 3rd and goal now. All right, Vick's going to roll out here on this one. Vick's going to go for it, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown. Michael Vick's got his 2nd rushing score of the day. It did not look like he was going to get it, but he did. Touchdown, Michael Vick. Bears are in a little bit of trouble here. They can score and come back in it, but they've got to get downfield. And that is going to be a good throw, and that is tipped and caught. Tyrone Carter's got another one. Ha ha. Look at that. Tyrone Carter's got his head on a swivel today as Carter in front of one. That one tipped and contested, I should say, over there on that left-hand side, but that one tipped and caught. And that is a pick. And that is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Lions with the football and the lead. They have this lead so far by 8, 21-13 over the Bears after 3 quarters of football. Going to fake the handoff there. So that dumping off to Rogers. Rogers will plow past a Bear, and he'll get the first down easy. 2nd and 14 now. Lions looking to see if they can do something else with the football. And Vick's going to have to make some moves here, and that is going to be only a yard gain. All right, 3rd and 13 now. Vick's going to roll out here. Uh-oh, he's got a receiver open. That's Santana Moss, and he's going to get tripped up. Let's give ourselves a couple options here. Back to pass on this one. Oh, and Vick will not have time to throw the football. That's another sack. How many sacks have they got now? About 7? Back to pass here on this one. Going to launch this one, and let's see if it's going to be caught. It is going to be overthrown. Missed him by about a yard or 2. Tried to hit Ty Streets, and just out of his fingertip reach. 6 for 15 on the day for Vick. No touchdowns, but 111 yards. This will be a 45-yard attempt for Jason Hansen. This should be one he can make easily. And let's see how this goes. Hansen will kick it. It will be up, in, and good. So that'll extend the lead now. 3rd and 10 now, as you see Tyrone Carter on the season. 5 interceptions, so every 6 tackles he gets a pick. As that is going to be back to pass for Grossman, and he will dump it off, but that is short as Gage makes the catch. Back to pass for Grossman. He's looking. He'll fire that left. That is actually caught, and that's going to stay in bounds, so that's going to be a first down. Ball at the 38-yard line. Grossman back to pass. He'll throw that over the middle, and that is in and out of the hands. Knocked out. But he was not the recipient. They are going to go for the field goal. I don't trust it. But we'll see. And they are going to kick it. And that is going to drift a little to the left. It might have had the distance, but it did not have the accuracy as Edinger misses. And if anybody in the AFC North, the NFC North, knows about missing field goals, it's the Vikings and the Bears. And we'll hand this off to Jones. Jones will get some running room, and he'll get out to nearly the first down, 8 yards. We'll run this one as soon as it gets down to 2:01, so the clock will stop regardless whether we complete this or not. That is going to be a rollout there. Vick will throw this short. Rogers has it. That'll be 6 yards. So 1:57 left in the game as the Lions have the ball and the opportunity to kill this clock. Let's just run the dive here. Charles Rogers only 2 catches on the day for 16 yards. We have not been looking his direction as much as we normally do, as Jones actually shoves Urlacher off of him and says, "Get off me, I got yards to get." Haynes has to bring him down. That's a timeout, Bears. 3rd and inches now. They need to make a stop. And there's going to be a handoff, and Jones is going to run straight over Urlacher. Urlacher wasn't ready, and he got plowed. Zuma and Green make the stop, but nothing doing. 96 yards for Kevin Jones today, nearly 30 rushes, so it's been a good day for him. And this should be a good kick. Hanson will put this one up, in and good. 27-13 now the score. 9 plays, 30 yards, and we casually put up 3. 2nd and 10 on midfield. And Grossman is going to go back to pass, and he's going to fling this one deep, and that is caught. Joseph Jefferson with the interception. We'll just dive down. That is the football game. So Joseph Jefferson swats the football quite a bit, and he finally nabs one. As Grossman now, I believe, has thrown his 3rd interception today. Joseph Jefferson just playing back, and just ran to where the football was and grabbed it. As that is the end of the football game. Bears started off really good, but they could not hang on to their momentum. Lions come back and win it 27-13 as the Lions have been playing either good first half football or good second half football. Usually if they give up the first score of the game, they play a better second half. If they don't, if they end up scoring big time in the first, then they kind of ease off the pedal in the end. 306 total yards for the Lions, only 170 for the Bears, as the Lions had time of possession as well. 3 turnovers for the Bears, so the Lions have had the football way more than the Bears would have liked them to. As the only thing really going for the Bears is their defense was pretty much in the Lion backfield all day today, getting a number of sacks, as Grossman ended up throwing so many interceptions. It was just not the best day for Grossman, as they'll probably be looking for a new quarterback at some point today. Santana Moss with the most yards at 70 yards. Michael Vick rushing 85 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Kevin Jones ended up with about 96 yards and a touchdown. So it was a good running day for both of those guys, as Michael Vick will end up with 117 passing yards, but no touchdowns in the air this time. In fact, nobody was able to actually throw a passing touchdown today. All the touchdowns were on the ground. as Kevin Jones did really well. Jonathan Wells had 47 rushing yards and 1 touchdown. He was able to give the Bears the only touchdown of the game, as you see Joseph Jefferson's interception there, and that allowed Jefferson to be able to seal the football game for the Lions. As we will take a look at the player of the game, it is Michael Vick. Passing wise, Vick was not the best today, but his legs and the legs of Kevin Jones allowed them to come out on top. He ends the day 7 for 16 with 117 yards. So at least he was able to come out a little better than he started. Grossman's going to end the day with a 0 rating. 7 for 26 on the day for 27% completion. He has 70 yards and 3 interceptions. Michael Vick is going to end the day with no touchdowns or interceptions. A 69 rating, 7 for 16 for 44% out of the air. Kevin Jones, 26 rushes for 96 yards and a touchdown. Larry Johnson, 2 for 8 as he was able to get some yards for us. Michael Vick, 11 for 85 and able to get 2 touchdowns, while Jones for the Bears, 2 for 53. Wells was 9 for 47 on the day as well. As we take a look at the receiving yards, Santana Moss, 3 for 70 on the day. Terrell, 3 for 25. Charles Rogers and Roy Williams with a couple catches, 16 and 31 yards respectively. Clark had a couple catches for 15 yards, and Marty Booker, 1 catch for 12, and Bernard Berrien, 1 for 18 yards. So it was a good day for those guys. Alvarez for Chicago, all over the place, as he had 7 tackles. Boss Bailey with 4 tackles, and Boone Briggs Green with 4 tackles. Tillman ended up with 3, Azuma with 3, Brown with 3, Harris 3, Brown 3, Urlacher 3, as well as Sayal with 3. The sacks today were insane for the Bears, as Junior Seau had 2 sacks. Briggs, Harris, Haynes, and Robinson all with a sack. So they ended up with 6 sacks on the day. It was just insane. And as for interceptions today, Tyrone Carter with a couple of interceptions, especially the good one where the ball was tipped in the air and he just found it in his hands. Joseph Jefferson makes the interception to end the football game as well. As we look at the field goals, Paul Edinger able to hit 2 out of 3 field goals, but that one near the end was one where they definitely needed it, but their offense just could not get anything going, as Jason Hanson able to hit both of them within the 40-yard range, the longest being the 45-yarder. So appreciate y'all watching today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and may God bless you. Take care.